Hello and welcome to Arguing Ever After. I am Luke, and this is my red-headed Irish bride, Amber.
Hello.
Together we're the Lord and Lady who lock horns,
The Count and Countess of Contention,
the Duke and Duchess of Disagreement,
and the King and Queen of Quarrels. In this podcast, we bicker about all things, big and small, and the audience vote determines who the winner is.
Many of our topics are frequently submitted by our listeners, which we do like, so please send us your topics if you want us to argue about them to arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
Yeah, please do. We could use some topics.
Yep, always.
Always.
We do still have like 100, but...
We do, but you know, I'd like to know what you're fighting about in your own house.
Oh, yes, please.
That would be really fun
Wouldn't it be?
to have us fight about it, because I promise we can. And I'm going to get rid of this pen. I have a thing with clicky pens.
Don't give her anything that clicks, people.
Oh, I apologize if you heard my 2 seconds.
It's just the end of the world, the clicking.
Yeah, it's not fair to others.
Now, I will give a little disclaimer at the beginning of this episode. We needed to take our furry canine family members into the recording area.
Yeah.
So if you hear any growling or snapping or see one of them buzz across the screen, hopefully that doesn't happen because that would be painful for both of us. That's what's going on in the background. If you don't hear it, great.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just chill out while we record.
They might.
I doubt it. They're very used to having whatever space they want to play and whatever sounds they want to do with that. So, okay.
It do get kind of fun, though, with the gremlin-y sounds of the puppy.
Yeah.
She makes some wild noises.
Yeah, she's pretty aggressive, too. Like, she'll be biting him and barking at him. Like, how dare you? I don't know. It's interesting, but they love each other. So the dog update is they're doing well.
Yes, they are.
And they're loving each other. And they love the playtime, which, you know, that's why we got a second one, was for our first one to have a good friend.
Yep.
And that has happened.
Yes, it has.
Okay, we are on our 36th episode.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good number. I like 36.
It's halfway to 72.
Sure.
36 months in a year.
What?
I mean,
Plus.
36 months in
At
3
a minimum.
years. Sorry, my brain said what?
36 months
My
in
mouth,
3 years?
My mouth, I disclaimed my mouth.
36 months in a year.
My brain said other words than my mouth. They disagreed.
Well, and I thought you were meaning weeks, and I was going to say...
No, it's 52.
It is 52, yeah.
I meant 36 weeks in 3 years.
Okay.
72 months.
No, you didn't.
Is
You meant 36 months.
Traditional car loan, 72 months. Halfway
Traditional
through. Now, yep.
72 months.
That's the norm now. And the normal payment is, I don't even want to talk about it. It's way too high.
It's disgusting.
Yep.
It's disgusting. I don't want to think about it. But that's the way it goes. Things cost more as you go. You know what doesn't cost more?
What?
Our podcast.
Hey!
For the listeners.
It's free for you.
It is free for you, and it's pretty close to free for us, which is what we've been trying to do. And hopefully,
so far, mission accomplished.
Yeah, hopefully continue down that route.
That's right.
But you know where else it's free?
Where's it free?
It's free in Spain.
Oh, we picked up a new country, people.
We did, and I would have never have guessed that we would have picked up Spain so soon.
We're expanding into the EU. We got UK.
Oh, yeah.
We got Germany. We got, well, Russia's not in the EU.
I get Germany, though. We actually...
Did we get a Ukraine?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Did we get like a Denmark?
No, I don't think so.
Something?
No, but we did get Ukraine.
Holland. Did we get Holland?
No.
AKA the Netherlands.
No.
Okay. Australia is not part of the EU either.
So they still have time.
They have time.
They have time to show
We're
up.
expanding, though.
Yeah, I'm willing. And
maybe Spain can bring its neighbors.
I think they will.
That's good. Go knock on some doors, Spain. Tell them. Say, hey, Portugal. We almost speak the same language. Let's get this going.
I think our most recent country did let their original no, not quite that. I think let one of their country brethren know, right?
Yeah, could be.
They probably heard your wonderful hello and said, "I want to hear it with a Spanish accent."
Yeah, don't mix the two up. Because it's so different.
I gotta hear it.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
It's very different than when I said the last one.
Yes.
Hola.
Oh, okay. Can you now say it the other way too?
Hola.
Okay. Did you hear the difference there?
Very different.
One more time. Let's hear it. Now let's mix it up for them. The Chile version.
The Chilean version. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Hola.
Okay, and now the Spanish version.
Hola.
Okay, there you go.
Very different.
Yes. So,
now you're all well versed.
Yes.
You take yourself a little trip.
Right.
Say it the right way.
You've got one word at 2 countries that you're ready to go, unless you're...
I'm ready to go to either one myself.
I haven't been to either.
I think I'd pick Spain, though.
Yeah?
Older. I'm into the old stuff.
I mean, I bet it's also just as old.
Well, no, given that the Spanish are the ones that came over to the New World and stuff.
But my point is, like...
Okay. But my point is that I'm wrong.
My point is that the world all was created at one time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I feel like
Is that
the
how that
dirt's
works?
just as old as... I feel like the dirt in Chile and the dirt in Spain
So would you say
are
that
the same.
English-speaking people in America are the same as, I don't know, the English?
No, because
Is
this...
it different there? There's a difference.
You were talking about places, not people.
Let's get the difference going.
Okay. A place is somewhere you can go to.
Yeah.
Person is somebody.
Thank you.
You can't... I mean, I guess you can
I feel
go
like
to
our
a
listeners are
person.
super excited that they're learning all these
They're
new
learning
things.
so much today.
So much is happening.
So much. And that's what we're here for. We're here to teach what we know. And I think they've learned that there's 36 months in a year and the very differing answers of how to say hello in different Spanish-speaking areas.
That's right.
of
I
the
could
world.
do it more times if we get some more Spanish-speaking countries.
I want to hear it, yeah. And we'll track
Well, we need to
them
get
all.
there though. We got to. Yeah.
We'll track them all.
And then we can do multi presentations. We can
think
stack
so.
them up.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well, and
we can.
I would be ready for that. You know, I'm kind of seeing in here. I thought for sure we would have had our neighbors to the south.
Don't have Mexico yet?
No, we don't, and we know people in Mexico. So I think that maybe a link will be sent specifically.
Yeah, we should probably send out some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we have some friends who spend a good portion of
And you know
the
what?
year.
They'd probably like to hear our voices.
I know they would.
Let's give them a little.
Yeah, give them
little
a call.
Little hint.
Give them a call, and then they can share it with their friends down there.
Yes.
You know, because there's a lot of
We have more than one friend.
We do. I'd say we have at least 3.
Yeah.
And
Which is a lot.
That's a lot. You know what?
That's a lot.
That's more than some people. And I'm okay with that. I think, so what I did want to talk about, though, is what we haven't gotten yet. Because whenever we do that, we get some, right? And
Yes.
today, very importantly, we're in March. And in our household, we celebrate the holidays.
Yes, we
Not
do.
all the holidays, but a lot of holidays.
Yep.
And one of the holidays that we celebrate in March every year is St. Patrick's Day. And given that, I was really hoping that I had forgotten that someone from Ireland had listened. And it hasn't happened yet. So I'm
Why
putting it
not?
out. I'm putting it out there because I think
We also have a friend-ish that goes there often.
I know
Who's
we do.
from there?
Who's from Ireland.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I think she needs to bring it with on her next trip. So I think that's a doable thing. But that's one of the things we're doing right now is we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, which is kind of big in St. Paul, but also kind of big everywhere. I was listening today to a couple of podcasts, as I do.
Yep.
You know, And it was maybe in preparation for this, but also I like to learn so that I can teach others.
Oh, good. I love the educator in you.
It's
I do.
such a big part of me. But anyhow, so I was learning that not only, do we celebrate it here in the U.S. and they celebrate it in Ireland, but it's celebrated all over the world.
I bet it is.
And they have parades all over the world.
Do you want to know where I think it might be celebrated pretty strongly?
Where?
Argentina.
Really? Why?
I'm making that up. But let me tell you why.
Remember when we said we would teach you things? Also, we will lie to you about
it might
things.
not be the truth.
Or, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we will have some Blarney here on our show.
Good old Blarney Stone.
Yes. Okay.
How come we don't have a Blarney Stone?
We did.
What happened to it?
I don't know. But we definitely had a Blarney Stone.
I'm upset.
Maybe we left it at our last house.
No way.
That's super bummer.
There's no way.
We definitely had a Blarney Stone.
Well, we ought to get another one because I don't know where it is. Anyway, so Argentina either has or had a large Irish community that intermingled with the locals.
Not surprised.
That's why a lot of people in Argentina have red hair or red beards.
I didn't know that either of those things about
now
Argentina.
You know both, at least two. See, I taught you a couple things.
You did. You
today.
did. But there are more people of Irish descent outside of Ireland than there are inside of Ireland.
Because the Irish are strong.
Well, because of the, having to leave with potato
Oh, I
famine
thought you were
and
going to
all
say
that.
having so many children.
No, but there's, it's a little island, right? It only
That's
fits
true.
so many people, and lots of people left their homeland and went about and out into the world.
When did they do that?
Well, okay, gosh. I mean, I think that was... See, I didn't do that research as far as the year when it all started, but I want to say, if I remember the movie Far and Away with Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise.
Which is, most of our facts are based on movie history.
Yes.
Which is almost like facts.
I feel like that was sometime in the late 1800s. Mid-1800s?
I would say early to mid.
Yeah. Okay, in Far and Away. But people were coming over like the 18 teens to 1850s.
Sure.
And
even earlier, though.
Well, yes, you did.
Yeah.
If I remember another movie.
There we go. What's another one?
Another movie, kind of controversial, but it was Gone with the Wind. And
I thought you were going to say Gangs of New York. I was like, what's controversial?
No, nothing.
There's probably controversy in that, too.
No, but Scarlett O'Hara's family.
Okay.
Her pappy was from Ireland.
Scarlett O'Hara that's a very Irish setup there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't remember his name. But anyhow, also, so that would be pre-Civil War.
That rhymes with your great-grandparents' last name.
Well, yes, there's a lot of O's.
O'Mara.
Yeah, and there's actually a whole bunch of history there that I don't have too much on about the clans and all of that. But, like a lot of them are kind of interrelated. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well, you did say it was a small island, so...
Well, that kind of makes sense.
It would stand to reason that they were interrelated.
I guess size is relative. But you want to know what else? Another movie fact.
Let's have
that
it.
has to do with Ireland.
Okay.
Is this movie comes up every once in a while in our podcast.
Okay.
That the Cliffs of Insanity from The Princess Bride are actually cliffs in Ireland.
You mean, okay, wait. Do you mean where they were filmed was in Ireland?
Yes.
Or do you mean in Ireland there is a place that is called the Cliffs of Insanity?
No, they call it something different.
Okay.
And I did actually hear about that today, and I heard the term, and I was like, I've definitely heard of those cliffs, but they're better known as the Cliffs of Insanity, which take a giant to ascend, or a masked man in black, only two ways you get up those cliffs of insanity. So
the Dread Pirate.
Yes, that's the only two ways. But anyhow, my sister and her family had gone to Ireland and saw that, I think, or talked about seeing it. So it's one of those things that I would have done as well. If I was there, I'd say, oh my gosh.
Gotta see it.
Gotta see it.
Yep.
Gotta see it. And
Yep.
if I'm there, I mean, if I were to be near, well, I don't know of other spots in that movie, but if I was near the fire swamp, I'd have to go and check it out.
Going to the fire swamp.
Yeah, have to see about ROUSs.
Yeah.
And one day I think.
Do you know how many people don't know what you're talking about right now?
I'm so sad for all of you.
I know, they're missing out.
If you haven't seen The Princess Bride.
There's probably a lot of people. Because remember, it was really a bomb.
No, I mean, no.
It really was. It got its fame after it came out on VHS and developed its cult following. And it still has that. And there are millions of fans across the globe.
I mean,
but it wasn't like a big deal when it came out.
It is now a big deal.
It sure is.
And one day, this is not that day. So I don't want to go too far down this road.
Yeah,
but one day we will have a podcast somehow revolving around the Princess Bride episode, not podcast.
Okay, I was going to say that's a lot of a commitment to.
But maybe if we did, Carrie would like.
Do you want to talk about an Irish movie for a second?
I do.
That I really want to see, so I don't know anything about it. I think it won an award.
Sharing more facts.
It's called The Banshees of Inisherin.
I've heard of this movie, but I don't know anything about it.
I think it won like a best something. Actor? I don't know. It has I can't remember his name now. It did that thing. The Irish guy that's in all the Irish movies, and he was in the
Colin
gangs.
Farrell?
Nope, that one too, though. And the guy with the red beard, and he fights everyone. And he was
a red beard fighting guy.
Yep.
Are you thinking of that mascot? I don't think he's actually in any movies. I think he just represents whatever sports team he represents, the Fighting Irish there.
Wow.
Of Notre Dame.
Well, anyways, I really want to see the movie because it was supposed to have been really good.
Is it about banshees? Or is it like they're
I haven't seen the movie. I wish I could tell you more. Maybe we could watch it together. Maybe you'll stay awake.
I always find that disappointing when movies will have a title and it won't be what's in the title. I really do.
It could be. There could be banshees. Do you know what a banshee is a type of?
I do. Oh, do you?
A fairy.
Oh, I guess I mean, okay. I'll trust you. Because I feel like you might have done a little bit of research on
Just
that.
a little bit. Tiny
a wee bit?
Oh boy.
Yeah. You're welcome, audience.
You're welcome.
A few of those
I hope we get as
episode.
much of this out of your system as we can.
I cannot. I love a good pun, and I know that there's at least one other person who appreciates them.
I appreciate them almost every time.
And I am certain they're related to me.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Now, people that are related to you in Irish traditions, can we just talk about a couple of things?
Sure.
In the fam?
More than happy to.
Okay, why don't you just open up like a book? Tell the people.
Oh gosh.
We could start. Can we start with what I'm excited about this weekend coming up? The green meal.
Yes.
Which is a tradition that I had no idea was a thing. It might not be a thing in anyone's family, except your family.
It is a thing in my family.
And I was introduced to this when we started dating a long while ago.
Yeah.
And you were having whatever this was, the green meal, and I was invited over, and I thought, well, it's food, so I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And I went.
Did I warn you at all?
Not enough.
Okay.
Not enough. You said, it's like a regular dinner, but some of the food's green.
Well,
and so then I went, and all the food was green.
All of the food is green.
And the milk was green.
Yep, the milk.
That was a bit terrifying. And the other drink is green. It's like fruit punch or something.
Probably something like that sometimes.
And there's like everything is green. The bread's green.
Yeah.
The potatoes are green.
Yes.
The chicken is green.
Yes.
There's green stuff naturally. I feel like there's either peas or beans or something that are already green.
Yep.
There's not a thing that isn't green.
The butter.
the butter isn't green. But when you put the butter into green bread, it just turns into green bread.
It just makes it look shiny.
And I was so taken aback by the level of greenitude in your family's Irish tradition that I was both terrified and enthralled at the same time.
So here's the thing about St. Patrick's Day. Everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Heck yeah.
If they want to be.
They should
and
be.
This tradition was not started by an Irish person. It was started by my mother, who is not Irish at all. But she did start dyeing food green. And I don't know the entire reason for it. My guess is it was just something fun. But we don't eat the traditional...
Soda bread?
I mean, we've had soda bread, but we don't eat the traditional...
I made soda bread.
We don't eat the traditional, like...
Thanks, Aunt Janine.
Corned beef meal. It's and as a kid, I was very grateful for that because it would have been disgusting to me as a kid, and kind of still to me today. So while I know this might sound thoroughly horrifying for folks, yes, this is a thing we do in my family every year for St. Patrick's Day. Not always on St. Patrick's Day because we have to do it on the
It's not a national holiday yet.
Well, it's not a holiday where you get time off. I think it is a national holiday. It's just not a government recognized like time off holiday. But that's, I don't know.
Yet.
I don't know if it ever will be, but
it could be.
It could be. Anything's possible. People do like it, and I know there are people. This will be the first year in a decade where I will be working it and not going to the parade.
Do you feel bad?
A little. I didn't at first because the reason I wasn't going to go to the parade was because, you had surgery, and y'all who aren't in Minnesota, March in Minnesota,
it's cold.
90% of the time is cold.
We're legitimately supposed to get a foot of snow 2 days before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so it's cold, and then it's a parade, right? What do you do at a parade? You sit on the curb of the street.
Yeah, which is cold. People bring blankets and...
Cold and windy. Those are two things almost always. There's been a couple where it wasn't that cold if you sat in the sun. But anyhow, so I was feeling fine about it. And then we have this work meeting, and there were people like, oh man, on St. Patrick's Day? I'm like, why did I not take St. Patrick's Day off this year? Because the part of me that, kind of doesn't necessarily think about it in February or January is not the same part of me on March 17th.
Oh.
That person is a person who's like, yeah. Heck
Are you saying we need to put in a time off request?
I can't. It doesn't matter.
Too late. Ship sailed.
Yeah, for me, it really, truly has.
Okay.
It's one of those things. I enjoy wearing. I mean, I have to wear green. There's not a choice in wearing green.
The wearing of the green.
On St. Patrick's Day. As a kid growing up, you were asking about traditions. We could not leave the house without wearing something that had green on it.
That's right.
And sometimes it would be some lame button that my dad had because he'd be like, I don't have green. You have to wear green. Like, here's 800 different green things I have. And of course, who wants to wear their dad's clothes? I certainly didn't. And so I'd have like a button, and it would be really something kind of cringy to wear as like a kid, like, kiss me, I'm Irish. I'm like, I don't want anyone to kiss me. But also, if you don't, anybody apparently can just pinch you for no reason. And I don't want to consent to being pinched if I'm not wearing green.
I'd rather get kissed probably than pinched.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, luckily...
Not on the mouth, though.
No one took me up on that button when I was in school, so I'm okay with that. But I don't know. I might have, being honest to my sainted father, I'm sure there's been some sort of a miracle that's happened that can be not attributed to his death, but I'm sure since he has passed, I have to say this now, and I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah.
I probably put that button in my backpack when I was a little kid.
That's
I probably
tough.
didn't keep it on. So out of the guilt, the good guilt that a lot of us suffer. I cannot go a St. Patrick's Day without wearing green, even if no one sees me. I must wear green.
I also wear green every St. Patrick's Day.
It's really important. It's
It is.
important. All over the world, people wear green.
There's a song about it.
Well, and that was part of it when people expanded out into the world because they had to leave Ireland. They wore the green because it reminded them of their homeland, kept some of that sentiment together, and also helped them identify themselves to each other,
Yep.
Which is interesting. The interesting part of it is we associate green with St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
Here and many places.
Okay.
But that is not the traditional color for St. Patrick.
Okay.
His color that had been originally associated with him was blue.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm taken aback.
I was too, but the green is because it's so lush in Ireland and, all of those things. It's to represent that. So I learned a few things today about the St. Patrick. Are you interested in learning anything about St. Patrick?
I bet there's a whole debate as to whether or not he should be a saint.
No, I don't think that's debated.
Oh.
No, that's not how saints work. No. However,
well, I don't know.
However, I'm sure you know, not Irish.
Right. He was Roman.
He was kidnapped and brought to Ireland.
By the Romans?
No, by pirates.
By pirates?
Irish pirates.
Oh.
According to the folklore I heard and learned today. And he was a slave in Ireland.
Huh.
So he did his time in Ireland as a slave, and then at some point he escaped. But he had a dream that he had to go back to Ireland and save all of those lawless people, right? Which you can kind of understand. Like, if you were someone's slave, you might think that they're lawless or need some changing, or the people you were around in the area. So that was what he did. He came back to Ireland to save them and spread the word of Christianity. And he would take the shamrock and explain the shamrock. And that's how he supposedly, this is not necessarily true. But
the rock was a sham.
Yes. But, this is contested. But
is that where the Blarney Stone comes from?
No.
That was solid.
It was okay.
Oh, here we go.
But he
never given any credit.
Because it wasn't that good.
Oh.
But
Shamrock, Blarney Stone.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's not even that loose of an association.
Okay. So, but what he did was he used, according to legend, he used the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity, and that's why that's a sign of St. Patrick's
Trinity?
Day.
Why is three? Why is the four-leaf clover lucky then?
I did not go down the road of why is a four-leaf clover extra lucky to a shamrock. I don't know where that comes in. However,
interesting.
I've certainly looked for four-leaf clovers and found them.
Yeah, they're not that common.
They're not that common, but they can be found.
They can, sure.
They can be found easily. So anyhow, that's St. Patrick, and now the celebrating and the continued celebration was obviously very religious.
Yep.
And on St. Patrick's Day, it would be like the middle of Lent. And so how people celebrated it, it was like that's the one day that you don't have the Lenten restrictions and you can eat whatever you want and then go to church, do all of that. So, but it was a very religious holiday. Here,
just in Ireland, they got a break from Lent.
Well, if you were celebrating Catholic, you got a break from Lent. If you were celebrating St. Patrick's Day, but it was definitely honored in Ireland.
Yeah.
But you could not drink.
No drinking.
No, you could not drink.
That's changed a little bit.
In 1970.
70, huh?
That is when they legalized the ability to drink on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. 1970.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
No, it isn't. It isn't. Well, it's kind of the big difference between how we celebrate here in Minnesota versus how it has been traditionally celebrated in in Ireland. So religious versus party time? I don't know.
Yeah.
Two very different ways. But
Well, it's both. I mean, like if you look at our celebration here in St. Paul, it's not just about drinking. I mean, certainly all the bars have, green beer and come
Right.
be Irish with us for a day and all that stuff. But there's the traditional Irish dancers and folklore and folk art
yes.
that's available. There's all kinds of history stuff about St. Paul and the Irish. There's the parade with all the clans. There's a bunch of stuff.
Right. Well, and that's like in Ireland, what they are now embracing is the art and culture. And it was in around 1970 that they opened it up. And then in like the early 2000s, they started to really work on the attraction of where you bring people in. What is that? Travel.
Oh, tourist?
Yeah. Tourism.
Okay.
Around St. Patrick's Day. And now they're very much into highlighting the great things about Irish culture that get kind of lost in some of the debauchery that happens some places here. So
they debauch, don't they?
They do debauch. And I mean, I personally struggle like with the concept of all of the stereotyping that happens around St. Patrick's Day. And
As a redhead?
as a redhead who celebrates St. Patrick's Day, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not out there drinking and just getting drunk and wearing the green. I'm like...
I mean, let's be real. The Irish as a people have had it real hard.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I think it's fair to have a day where you would think about that very real struggle and not want to get, carried away into the sort of the silliness of the revelry.
Well, and around the world where it is celebrated, it is definitely seen more like this is a celebration and something springtime, interestingly enough. But I learned a lot. I learned that, like I said, there are parades all over the world. I didn't realize that there was a parade in Tokyo, but there's a parade in Tokyo, which just kind of...
Respect.
I mean, this shows you, or shows me...
Thank you, Tokyo, for whenever you listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Respect.
But, I mean, it just shows me how, like, really narrow lens I view things with, right? Like, well, clearly it happens in the U.S., but why wouldn't it happen in Argentina, like you said, or
I bet it does.
Australia, which it definitely does, or Tokyo? Why do I think it's just us? Ireland, and maybe a few other places, but not that big. But of course,
we
I
do
think
have
that
a strong Irish presence here.
we do have a strong Irish presence. So, but we're certainly not the only ones. So yeah, it was kind of fun going down that road and learning a little bit more about the history of St. Patrick's Day. I obviously knew, and if you don't know, no, there were no snakes in Ireland. But it's fun to pretend that Patrick, good old St. Patrick, drove him out of Ireland because he can't find any today.
Right.
So job well done.
Well, he did a great job.
Job well done. Yeah.
There's also the connection with the whole...
Yeah. But...
You know what he didn't do?
What didn't he do?
He didn't drive the Irish out of Ireland.
No.
Because that whole thing about him driving the, I don't know, pagans or whatever they call them, I don't know what the right terminology is. It didn't work.
No.
They're still there celebrating their ancient cultures.
There are people there still celebrating their ancient cultures.
That's right.
Certainly. I think you kind of have that everywhere.
Having their ancient languages. I mean, there's still people there speaking Gaelic.
Yeah.
Which is older than, Latin. Well, maybe not older than Latin. I don't know that for sure. But it's older than when Latin was brought to Ireland.
We watched a really interesting show that was set, it was a true show set in Ireland. And I'm not going to remember the name of it, but it was during
Bodkin.
Wait. Is that what it's really called? Or is that the funny, that's not funny show with the guy?
Oh, maybe that was a different, I don't know. What were you going to say?
I'm talking about the one during the IRA.
Oh, that was really good.
It was a really good series on Netflix.
Man, that was good.
I think in honor of...
I want to say speak no evil, but that's not right.
No, but it is something like that.
Don't speak?
Oh, maybe.
Don't say a word.
Something like that.
Something
Good
to
luck.
do with the
Good luck. Just Google. And I know you
Don't say
hate
the
that I
word.
say that
Just
word.
search. Use the word search.
I don't know. I encourage anyone to find a good show, but that one was good and had a lot of historical references that
That was dark, man, and it was
Okay.
real, and it
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Well, I mean, it shows like people.
made me have a lot of feels about my Irish heritage.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing: people don't like. Well, there wasn't a mass immigration at that period, but people leave hard and live hard lives. Both those things happen. It is not always, and we see it all over the world. There's always places that struggle, and I think sometimes we might internalize it more either while it is the time or for a culture that we have more affinity to, right?
Sure.
Like for me, it's more real, right? Like like all of that happening, the IRA is more real to me because
Sure. Than a conflict that would have happened in a country where you didn't have lineage.
right,
For sure.
right. Well, and my Irish father, obviously, also I
Sure.
remember him talking about it when I was a kid. So like it just as current events, right? Whereas maybe I don't know. It makes sense though. I think people always maybe they don't. I think I always have something in me genetically, blood or whatever, that makes me want to see and seek out home.
It's the red hair.
It might be, but it's not just there. I mean, I have other lineage, and I've been to like Germany, and I've seen that. It was great. I enjoyed it.
I haven't been to any of the places.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe we can go there.
I know we've been talking about it for a while, but
Maybe we will go to Ireland and we'll find a portal to another dimension.
so someone who is a follower of ours, I know, yeah, we got followers
Yeah, tell me.
on the TikTok.
Okay.
Is from Scotland, and he said if we ever go there, and I know it's not Ireland, but it's nearby, and I feel like if we were to go,
I've got a strong showing of Scotland in my heritage. So
yeah, he said if we go, he's got like purple hair and a whole like deal in Scotland. I don't know, like
the purple-haired Scot.
it's something like that.
Sounds
probably. Cool. Anyhow, he said he would show us around. So
Is he Glaswegian?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I hope he doesn't actually listen. He's just
Is he a Highlander?
Oh gosh, okay, now back to
is he
St. Patrick's
Dundorian?
Day because I cannot any of your answers.
Good. We're getting back into it.
Any of your answers.
If you were to find a portal in Ireland to another dimension,
in Ireland,
you know what, Amber? Let me ask you a question.
Ooh, okay. In this corner, we have Lucky Luke.
Yes.
Or unlucky.
Oh, you're gonna do it with the statistics and
Because, well, he's got the ties still.
I just need a little love from the people out there.
You got to work on the people, Luke. That's the problem.
Oh,
That's the problem.
you're
8
saying
ties.
hope is not a strategy.
Hope is a terrible strategy.
I've heard this before.
You know what also is not a strategy?
Okay.
Zero research.
Okay.
So also just trying to get votes. Those are 3 strategies I think that we've learned don't work.
Okay, great.
So 8 ties.
8 ties.
11 wins for you.
Yeah.
And 15 losses.
Just 4 away from squaring it up.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hill to climb. But okay.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I just do.
And in this corner, claiming to weigh in at 135 pounds of Irish pride, we have the fiery-haired Amber, who is smoking me, for the record. So here's the question, darling.
Yes.
If you were to choose which being of myth to be
Which being of myth
from
to be?
Ireland, would it be the fairy or gentry, as they're liked to be called?
Or fae?
Well,
Going. Keep going.
or a leprechaun?
Which would I like to be?
Yes.
And I have to want to be one.
You got to pick one.
Got to pick one.
Yep.
Well, so here's the thing. Every St. Patrick's Day for many years, we've set these little leprechaun traps.
Yep.
Never caught a leprechaun.
Never caught one.
And every time I'm like, that's cool. I don't want to catch a leprechaun. I'll just take the...
It's for the best.
Yeah. So I guess I'd have to go with what are the good attributes and all of that. Like, I have to think about the lifestyle.
Okay.
Lifestyle matters, as we've learned in our Cats versus Eagles episode. Callback.
Wow. Okay.
Lifestyle matters to me.
Okay.
What am I doing as this creature? What am I? How do I live? How do I feel as this creature? And how am I seen by others? You know, am I respected? Am I having a good time? Am I living kind of an ornery life with tedious work? Leprechauns.
I'll make my own argument.
I'm saying leprechauns are like shoemakers to the fairies. And now I don't want to look down on anyone's job, and shoes are super, super important. But I don't think I'd like doing that. I don't think I would want to be the person who's working for the fairies while they're having just their good old fairy life. Doing all the heck they want to do, celebrating, flying around, flitting, all of that, and just being like this fun character instead of a leprechaun that everybody wants to catch. I don't want people trying to catch me and take my gold and make me give them wishes. I don't want any of that. I want the freedom of being a fairy. I want the being able to, you know, have the magic that I have and enjoy the life I have and have humans just kind of, you know, was that really there? Did that really happen? Questioning all of that. I want to be the mystery, right? And fun that is a mythical creature through a portal wall, which I can choose to cross or not. I like that idea. You know, and I feel like they're living a good life. Yeah. I don't really have any reason why I would not pick a fairy. They live like forever. They're, you know, I mean, from everything I've seen with fairies, you know, they're not getting all that old. You know, you don't have like those fairies who are like, oh man, my knee hurts. You know, I'm not seeing that. So I feel like they must be pretty healthy. And you don't hear about people who have problems with fairies, right? You're not like, oh, there's this big old fairy war, all these fairies, everybody's hating on fairies. People like fairies. They love fairies. All over the world and in many kinds, all kinds, I love fairies. Whether that be little ones or big ones. I love fairies.
Okay.
So I would choose to be a fairy. That's my argument.
Alrighty then. Well, having done some research, which it seems maybe like you didn't have a chance to do.
I did a whole bunch on Ireland.
That's good. The good news too is that we have a lot of information about Ireland anyway. Well, so some of the stuff he said is attributed to the Fae of Ireland. Some isn't.
You didn't say have to be of only Ireland.
I'll just leave it at that. You took some creative liberties.
I did.
I did say from Irish lore. I think I said that.
Well, I don't know.
They don't have wings and flit about. They're not bugs.
You know what?
Yeah.
Have you seen
and
a
they
fairy?
are known to be a little tricky because they glamour humans when they feel the desire to do so.
Sure.
Anyway, my choice on purpose would be to be of the leprechauns. And there's a bunch of reasons for that.
All right, let's hear it.
They're known to be jovial. They like to joke and laugh and play and have fun. They like messing with humans. They are known to be cobblers sometimes. Not all the times.
They have two jobs.
Well, okay, but see, claiming the research that I mean, we both have the internet. So, anyway, and I could even go with that because I find there to be value in good, honest work. And I mean that. No, I really, really do. And I think that making shoes is not a dishonorable or distasteful profession. Yes, you did.
I surely
You said
did not.
you would rather have some little leprechaun make your shoes.
I said I would prefer
Get
not
out
to
of
make
here.
shoes.
You just want to be some posh, like, little up in your crystal palace, being mean to the little cute leprechauns with their red beards and their green clothes. And anyways, so another thing is the leprechauns. They got the money. They do. They're known to be the hoarders of gold. And that's why the whole pot of gold at the end of the rainbow thing. Because they got a reputation. They like to stack up their chips. So, I mean, I'm thinking if I'm a little magic creature fella and I got a little job I can do when I feel like making some shoes, especially if I get to make shoes for beautiful people. I mean, that's not terrible at all. And I get to joke around with my friends and have fun and play tricks and pranks on humans and other people that are my friends. And I'm rich. Okay, this does not sound bad to me. And when it comes to like pop culture, leprechauns are all over pop culture, still respected to this day. People try to catch them in their little traps and put out their little coins and chocolates. You don't see people putting out little shrines to fairies out there?
What?
Well, not on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, just the rest of the year.
But not a lot of people. And they're cute.
You said they were green. They aren't always.
I said they wear green clothes sometimes.
Sometimes it's red.
That's true. Those are good colors.
Of course. Of course.
And there's been at least 4 movies about a leprechaun.
Yes.
Call back to old intros.
Yes.
There's probably a lot more movies
Wasn't
about
that
the
like
Fae.
Leprechaun in space or something
Yes,
like
I
that?
believe so. Classic St. Patrick's Day Halloween horror vibes are coming. So, I think that the leprechauns are cool. And then the last little bit of lore about a leprechaun is that if you catch one, they are to grant you 3 wishes, which must mean they have some pretty supreme magical abilities. And while that might not be fun, I will say, as a trickster magic creature, it might be fun. Like maybe somebody wouldn't ask the question quite right, and you could twist that up on them and just have a little fun with the people that caught you. I'm assuming mostly humans are trying to do this. So
monkey paw is not real wishes.
It's not real wishes, it's a trap wish.
Yeah, or the original genie. Jinn. Yeah.
Are they the original though? Is the mythology older than the Emerald Isle?
Are the Jinn is not the same as a leprechaun. These are two different things.
I know that.
So
I'm just saying the mythology of.
I don't know
Leprechaun
which came first.
Fae versus Jinn. I don't know. I bet they're similarly old. All human culture seems to have blossomed at a similar time.
We have.
Weirdly enough.
Yes, and we will talk about wishes at a later date.
Will we?
I think so.
That could be. Oh, what are your 3 wishes?
Nope.
That could be fun, though.
You can't stop.
We're not doing it right now.
You know what? That's future casting.
I know. It's.
Tune in. I don't know when it'll happen.
Episode number 412.
Yes. Keep listening. It's a promise.
I think that's all my arguments about Leprechaun. I like the idea. They're fun. They're cute. They're magical. They grant wishes. Who doesn't want wishes granted? I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going with Leprechaun.
Okay, I'm just going to put one teeny tiny point of order.
Plus, if I got to make your shoes... Oh, come on.
But really what you're saying is you'd like to be a fairy. Because leprechauns are fairies.
No, it's different.
Fairy wins.
That's a silly... Just stop it.
No, it's not.
Disqualified.
It's not disqualified. It's up to the listener to decide.
It's like saying, what kind of bird do you want to be, and saying that an eagle's the same as a canary. No, it's not.
No, that's like
saying, yeah, explain it to me.
I want to be a bird.
Explain it to the people. You're claiming to not have the intelligence.
No, I don't want to be a bird. I want to be an eagle.
The difference between a leprechaun and a fairy.
They're literally Leprechauns are fairies.
Eagles are birds.
Yep. Same point.
Oh my God, in heaven. Yep. Cardinals are the same as albatross?
No.
No? I guess I just am not smart enough.
No, it's the same concept.
Are you
of
suggesting
all
our listeners aren't smart enough?
cats are felines, but not all felines are cats. All leprechauns are fairies, but not all fairies are leprechauns. You see?
I feel like we didn't need to go down that little dirty road.
I think we did. We did.
Wow.
So there you go. How do you catch it? How do they vote?
How do they catch it, Amber? On a fishing pole, because what are we doing?
Yep. What do
They can watch us with their eyeballs on Spotify, because this is also a video cast.
I know.
With their ears, they can hear us on nearly an endless array of streaming platforms for podcasts, including Apple and iHeart, and of course Spotify. And do you want to say more? And Pocket Casts? And
No, we don't need to say anymore. No.
And I was going to say also, you will catch us Fridays at midnight on 94.1 FM WFNU Frogtown Radio.
And what color are frogs?
Green.
Sounds like...
Oh, I could have wore that green Frogtown shirt, but I didn't. But I wore my Irish St. Paul Saints hat.
There you go.
It's all good.
Full circle for everybody.
Full circle.
Full circle. Now, what you need to do is vote.
Yes.
On the Spotify poll.
Tell your friends to vote.
Yeah.
For me, because I need a little help.
I mean, yeah.
And leprechauns are more fun.
I'm gonna...
Leprechauns get it done.
I'm gonna put it out there that I would really like to have some people from Ireland vote. Because I would like to know what they think.
Yeah, you know who we're talking to.
Yeah.
I might send her a text.
You should. I would love to know.
You should send her a text.
Given that home feeling, like
there's two of them. I just thought of the other one that moved recently.
Okay. Well,
Sending two people some text messages.
There you go. Anyhow, so that's what we want you to do. Vote and then share this.
Tell your friends.
All of your friends. And if you're listening to this past March 17th, that's okay. That's okay. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's
or
right.
The day after St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Or the month after.
That's right.
Or the following year, because you know what? This will still be relevant.
That's what's up. Bye, people.
Bye.